Welcome to the Tierra Virtual Orientation and Mixer for the Fall 2022. In this presentation, we'll take a look at the team so you'll get to meet the teachers that will be working with the children. We'll talk about the program description, our flow of the day, and then any reminders and suggestions. So this is me. My name is Ms. Hernandez. My pronouns are she, her, or ella. I have worked in the field of early childhood for 18 years, and 14 of those have been at LBCC. I graduated from LBCC with my AA in Child Development, and then will graduate with my BS in Child and Family Studies from Eastern Kentucky University this winter, so I'm very excited and I'm looking forward to that. I was awarded the LA Up/Child 360 Educator of the Year Award in 2017. I also present at conferences locally and nationally. I enjoy spending time with my wife and our grown daughter watching baseball, so go Dodgers, and then also caring for my plants. So it's good to meet you. In our morning session, we have Miss Valeria, so she comes to us with a lot of experience as well. She has her BS from the Universidad Iberoamericana from Torreón in Coahuila. And she brings a lot of spunk to our class. She loves to sing and dance, and that's something that she enjoys doing with the children. We have Ms. Elizabeth as well. So she is currently going to school and will be graduating from LBCC this fall and is looking forward to pursue her education at a Cal State. She enjoys listening to music, eating, and she loves Starbucks and is so excited to be a part of our team. In our afternoon group, we have Ms. Sarai, who's worked in the field for 10 years. She has a background working as a behavioral therapist, specifically with children with autism. She's also a first-time mom, so she gave birth to Cataleya several months ago. We're so excited for her. And then we also have Ms. Braylon, who's currently a student at Cal State University. She was actually a fieldwork student at Long Beach City College, and then got a job here, and so she's putting her knowledge to practice here, and we're so excited to have her on our team. So a little bit about us. We're a part-day preschool/pre-K program and serve up to 24 children in each session. So we have an AM session that goes from 8:30 in the morning to 11:30, and then the PM session begins at 12:30 p.m. and then ends at 3:30. Our goal is to provide a quality preschool experience for our learners while aiding them in reaching their full potential as able members of the community. We value children's innate curiosity and use this as our guide to provide valuable learning opportunities that will prepare them for their future educational career. It is our goal that children feel represented and empowered with the experiences that they have in Tierra. So here's an example of our flow of the day, which is just a fancy way to say schedule. So the red is for the morning class, the morning session, again from 8:30 to 11:30. And then the black is the PM hours, which is 12:30 to 3:30. So basically the children arrive to school, we wash hands, we stay outside for about 30 minutes just so we can give everyone enough time to get here. We then move into our group meeting, which means we count how many children are here, we do the days of the week, we practice counting as we do the calendar. We talk about any current events or anything that's happening that day. Children are able to share any of their experiences as well. We do some reading, so there's some literacy, and that component is just a book or felt stories, and usually it's tied into what we're exploring at the moment. They have self-selected investigation time, so they're able to be indoors or outdoors, and this includes basically all the classroom. They can play with all the materials and explore them. There's grazing snack. And that just means that snack is open for anyone who wants to come and sit down. The patio is also an extension of our classroom, so we have an attached patio to our classroom, and the children are able to use it as they are the indoor classroom. We then transition to cleaning up, and there's a general restroom break. Of course, children are able to use the restroom at any time, but this is a more formal break, and it also offers us a transition. And then after that, we do a very short group time for maybe 10 minutes where we do some mindfulness, some yoga, some stretching, and then that offers us a transition to go to the outdoor classroom where children go home. So either by 11:30 or by 3:30. And again, this isn't set in stone. This can change to accommodate the weather, any projects, or children's needs. But we really like to provide some sort of structure and some sort of routine for children to follow, just so they know what's coming. So we try to stick to this as much as we can. This is a sample of our lesson plan or our curriculum plan. So this changes about every 2 weeks, which is when we do our planning. So we plan for the weeks by looking at children's interests. We're really in tune. What do they like? What are they working on? What do they need to work on? What can we assist with and support them? So we tailor our activities to that. But basically, we have, for example, Play-Doh. We have math and manipulatives, art and creativity, language and literacy, dramatic play, blocks. And we use our philosophy, which is a play-based philosophy, meaning that we don't do any academics formally. It means that, for example, for our blocks, I have 3D forms for our beginning of the school year. So we're going to talk about what the shapes are, where we can find 3D forms, can we draw them. So it's very, very informal and very age appropriate as well. So our learning experiences, these are just some pictures for you to gain an idea of what happens in our classroom, in our environment. We have some gardening. So we have a very large outdoor garden, and it's actually an edible garden. The children are able to tend to it. We've had strawberries, grapes, various herbs, corn, peppers, garlic, onion, and the children really help to take care of it, and they get to taste what they grow. We have art available both indoors and outdoors. We have dramatic play, so we had a taqueria, and this was, again, because of our emergent curriculum. Somebody was interested or telling us that their favorite food was tacos, and so was mine. So we made a dramatic play to mimic a taqueria. We have blocks available, so there's many components to that. We have animals, we have wood, we have rocks, we have blocks that look like wood. We have Play-Doh. That's also something that's a constant in our classroom. And then we have sand. We have 2 very large sandboxes in our outdoor playground. One of them includes a water feature, so expect your child to come home full of sand and water. Group meeting. This is a picture up in the left-hand corner of one of our practicum students who was leading a group meeting. So along with being a school for children, we're actually a lab school for adults as well. So that means that the adults who are either educators now or they're going to be future educators, they come and they put their theory to practice. So what they've learned in classes, they're putting it into practice here in our classroom. And all the teachers here serve as mentors as well. So this means that they're never left unattended or unsupervised with children, but we do give them plenty of opportunities to make sure that they get interactions in with the children. We also have water play available, so we're very mindful of the drought at the moment. So we try to limit how much water we're using, but it's also something that we want to offer to children, especially because it can be very hot outside. And children absolutely love it. And then up in the right hand corner is a picture of what our snack can look like at times. So what to bring to school: 2 changes of clothes labeled with your child's name, either on the tag or somewhere inconspicuous. Eventually we get to know kind of what your child wears to school, but for the time being, please make sure that you label everything. Include a t-shirt, bottoms, underwear, and we use the extra clothes in case there's any accidents, spills, or they get dirty. And then this all goes in their cubby that they have. So they have their own cubby where they keep their belongings, and it's only for them. No one else uses it. Also a bathing suit or swim clothes. They'll remain at school for water play. And then if your child is not toilet trained yet, please send diapers or pull-ups. I would suggest that you send enough for us to change your child at least twice a day. You're also welcome to send a big pack, and then we can just keep it in their bathroom cubby as well. So that way you don't have to send any pull-ups or diapers every day. You can just send a big pack one time, and then we'll remind you when we're close to running out. And then I know children are excited to come to school, and they want to show their friends everything and bring all kinds of stuff, but we have plenty of toys and materials here. So if your child wants to bring a toy or book or a special item, please remind them to keep it at home. It can be very difficult to keep track of that, especially if there are special items for them, and sometimes they may get ruined or they may get lost. So please keep those at home. Same thing for backpacks or bags. There really is nothing that children need to bring or take home every day. So if that can stay at home. Drop off and pick up procedures. So the protocols for entering the CDC are changing. You saw that in the other video, and then they're changing as we speak. So families are able to enter at the moment, and then management is working on updating and aligning the protocols so families can come inside the classrooms. The classrooms open at 8:30 and 12:30, so please try your best to arrive at or after these times to avoid waiting outside the center, and then pickup should happen before 11:30 or 3:30. So please allow yourself enough time so that you are not late. And thank you so much. Muchas gracias. I can't wait to meet your children and get to know them and you better. I'm really looking forward to the school year. You're welcome to email me. That's the best way to reach me. So my email is just my name, ahernandez@lbcc.edu. And then the direct line to the classroom is 562-938-3083. We can't always get to the phone because we're with children. So if it's an emergency or you need to reach someone, you're welcome to call the front desk and speak to Vanessa or to Stacy. But yeah, feel free to email me anytime that you'd like. Thank you so much for watching the presentation. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you.